Okay, this video is about an overview on how the Vigilant is going to get installed on this particular battery. So in front of me I have all the main components that go on the system. Obviously there's a lot more stuff, but we're just going to take one of each and kind of explain how it gets installed. The first thing I'm going to discuss is the electrolyte level sensor. So this is just a small sensor that alarms when the electrolyte goes below the minimum line on the battery. It installs via a 3M adhesive on the back. So the general idea is that you find the best spot to mount it, which we'll go over in another video. You stick it on and you wire it up to the rest of the system. And then when you get low level, it's going to go into alarm. The next component is the Vigilant sensor mounting cradle. So every Vigilant sensor, which is shown here, comes with one of these cradles. It slides right in like that. There's a lot of options for mounting these sensors. As you can see, there's an adhesive on the back if you want to stick it on the front of the battery or on a wall. There's also a little lip attachment here, which has another adhesive underneath. In the case of this Unistrut, you could just mount it like this. There's also a hole here to attach it to a spring nut or just screw it directly into the wall. So we'll be showing some different ways that you can mount these in subsequent videos. Next, we have our wiring harness. So there's different options for the wiring harness. In this particular video, we're going to talk about the tab connector because our battery has tab connections for the sensors to connect to. So each individual sensor is going to pair up with a harness. The harness is going to get terminated on these IDC connectors. Again, we'll go over those steps in another video, but you're going to have one of these sets of harnesses for every cell. Charger cable clamps. There's different varieties of these clamps. Basically, they screw into the charger cable. It powers your monitor and simultaneously measures the battery voltage. So there are ways around using this, but this video is going to focus on using this specific clamp style. Last but not least, the Vigilant monitor. So this is the brain of the unit. This is what does the communication. It's got the alarm lights on it. Mounts via DIN rail on the back. We're thinking about mounting it right here, right on the battery bank. The closer to the main terminals, the better. So you could also mount it on the wall. Different options, but again, we're doing the battery rack. So those are the main components. There are some other small pieces I didn't, mention here, but you'll see those in the following videos.